To the southern tier to check on our forecast, Howard. It was a pretty nice day today, but a little bit too windy for my liking.
And probably a little chilly, too, for some folks' liking. But at least we had the bright sunshine. I think, you know, this time of year, a lot of folks would trade that sunshine for other stuff. Let's leave it that way. Let's take a look at what's going on. Radar and satellite and other disturbance coming in through the Great Lakes. That'll be here tomorrow. That is tomorrow's weather. But in the meantime, we have a ridge of high pressure that is a progressive ridge, meaning it's moving pretty quickly. It's visiting us now and will exit through the overnight into tomorrow as that disturbance approaches. You see some clouds coming into southern Ontario. But aside from that, yeah, we got bluebird skies here in many locations. Temperatures 30s and 40s across the region as well. As we look at the local temperatures, it was chilly. It still remained chilly. We're only at 30s right now in Stamford, Delhi, Oneonta, Roxbury as well. 40 at the airport, 43 in Owego, and we're sitting at 40 right now over in Harpersville. So your weather headlines, yeah, quiet, beautiful evening. Should be an absolutely gorgeous sunset here tonight. Yeah, possibility of the aurora. We'll talk about that in just a second. And then periods of rain will be coming on Saturday. It's absolutely not going to rain all day long Saturday. Important to understand that. And we have some rain and snow overnight Sunday into Monday. So talked about the northern lights. Well, there was a coronal mass ejection on St. Patrick's Day. It has been detected at the satellites that are out monitoring for incoming solar material, and there's a G2 level storm expected. You know, that's not going to hurt us or anything. But what that could do is produce northern lights, and it's extremely important to understand that there's no guarantee that the aurora is going to be visible, nor are you likely to see them with your naked eye. Best going to be able to go out just after dark, you know, through midnight, 1, 2 o'clock or so in the morning, as long as clouds permit, and, you know, set up some long exposure with your cell phone or your camera north. That's why they're called northern lights. And good luck. I'll be out looking for sure. And hopefully we get lucky this time. It's been a while. They were visible very faintly. I think it was mid or late last week. So fingers crossed that maybe we get a treat here tonight with the clear skies, but it'll be chilly. So here, clear, looking good into the overnight again. By daybreak, more clouds come in. There's that first chance of a shower late morning. I think the better chance comes into the early afternoon with that passage of the cold front. Maybe a couple of downpours possible. Maybe a quick transition over to some wet snow over the higher terrain later in the day on the backside of that cold front. But notice a lot of clouds. And then we're going to get into kind of a lake effect regime with respect to clouds. You can see that northwest to southeast orientation. Not expecting any sort of significant snow, but certainly a couple flakes are possible Saturday night into very early Sunday morning. Look what happens by Sunday afternoon. We get into some sunshine. Later in the day, Sunday, clouds increase, and then we have some rain and some snow coming in overnight Sunday into Monday morning. We'll have to watch that carefully, although it doesn't look like anything significant at this point. Temperatures here dropping into the 30s by daybreak as well. It's going to be a chilly start. Tomorrow, mid to upper 40s through lunchtime, even some low 50s possible. But as that front begins to work into the afternoon and evening, we're going to be dropping back into the upper 20s to low 30s. So it will be, it'll be cooling down once again. And this 7-day forecast is marked by, you know, at or below average temperatures for a large portion of it. So again, you know, whereas spring was showing up strong at the end of winter, it's nowhere really to be found here with 60s or 70s in this forecast. We're basically 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Yeah, I like seeing the 53, but the 39
yeah.
Just a couple days later.
Well, let's say it's 40.
Okay, yeah, we'll you change it then.
Yeah, I'll change it.
Just keep it consistent
That's
with the 40.
Right, just chop those 30s right out of the forecast.
Well, thank you.